You're never gonna see a deal like this unless you sign right now. Don't fall for that.
Desert King Windows, we knock out the weather.
I'm pretty sure at this point you have had some experience with a high pressure sales tactic kind of person, whether it's a timeshare or maybe it's a car or something like that, where you got that sales guy that I guess that stereotype sleazy salesman. Check out our commercial on that one, by the way, it's hilarious. We've all been there, we've all been in that uncomfortable moment. Unfortunately, you get that a lot in Windows. And so I'm gonna tell you a couple of tactics and what they do and why they do it and what Desert King Windows does. It should be a red flag when you're setting the appointment and they tell you, is your husband or wife also going to be there, or they require your husband or wife to also be there. The reason why they do that is because if you get both parties there, it's easier to get a yes on the first try. With us, Desert King Windows, we do want both parties to be there because there's a lot to go over, you know, but it's not for a close. It's not to beat you to death with the price until you buy. That's definitely not our style on that one. So it's not required. We definitely ask and we try to make sure that everybody can be there so we can answer everybody's questions. But for us, it's not required. If it's required, big red flag. The second one to think about is multiple price drops. If they give you a price and then they say, well, if you do it this month, it's this price, and well, if you do it today though, it's this price. Okay, why is it really changing the price? All right, they're gonna come up with some reason why that price should change and why you should do it today. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's probably baloney. It's probably complete baloney. At Desert King Windows, we say the price is good until the price goes up. And that's honestly the truth. Because we guarantee it for 30 days, but sometimes there are price increases. Manufacturers, you know, materials go up. I mean, inflation is a real thing. And so prices do go up. And that is when we say that price is no longer good. And that's, we feel, because at the end of the day, if you're educated on windows and doors and educated on the buying process, very important for us to make sure that you have all the facts, because if you have all the facts, we have a customer, you know, and it's that simple. If we went into every house and said, buy today, you're gonna get 10% off if you start today, you're gonna get 50% off if you buy today. If we started doing that, that means we're insecure in our products. That means we're insecure in our pricing. You know, we're very, very transparent. We like to tell you absolutely everything that's involved and give you the price. Are we gonna be the lowest price? Not necessarily. Are we gonna be the highest price? No, we're gonna be somewhere in the middle because we believe in good, honest, fair pricing and good price integrity. Other high pressure sales tactics, what ends up happening is that you purchase windows for a certain price, and then your neighbors with the exact same floor plan, they might end up paying more, or they might be paying less for the exact same thing from the same company. Because when you have those high pressure sales tactics, you start high with the price and you start working it until you get a yes. So that means that everybody has different prices. And frankly, that's not fair. I don't care if it's a $2 million mansion or a $20,000 park model. The window's gonna cost the same. It does not matter. And that's the Desert King promise. It's price integrity. When you get an estimate from Desert King Windows, one of our free, no pressure in-home estimates, and we say it all the time, free, no pressure in-home estimates, because we want to drive the point home that it's not going to be high pressure. When you get one of those estimates from us, what you're going to notice about us that's different from, say, somebody that is going to be high pressure, the difference is that we're going to listen for the first 15 minutes or so of the appointment. We're gonna ask you questions. We're gonna ask, well, what are your problems? What are, you know, do you have the barking dog next door? Is it a noise problem? Or, you know, do you have a high utility bills? Or, you know, what are you looking for in a window? Because that's another thing, is that we have multiple lines of windows to choose from. And that's important because it's not a one size fits all kind of thing. When you have a company that comes out that sells just one window, one type, and said, this is the best and this is all that you're gonna need and blah, blah, blah and all that, should be a red flag. We have multiple products because, well, there's a lot of reasons to go with one over the other. A lot of situations, a lot of different situations, and a lot of different goals to accomplish with the new window project. So we want to make sure that that we're honoring that. We're doing what's right for our customers. You know, we've been doing this for 25 years, and it's not, and we didn't last 25 years because we do all these horse and pony shows and smoke and mirrors. We do it because we're honest. We do it because we do 50 to 60% of our business off referrals every single month. If somebody came in and gave you a price on your windows and beat you over the head with lowering prices till you said yes, would you refer that person or that company to your friends and family? Probably not. So, and don't fall for the today only price. Just don't fall for it. If the price is there today, guess what? It's gonna be there tomorrow. And if it's not, well, there's not really a good reason for there not to be. Keep that in mind. Don't fall for it. Choosing new windows can be overwhelming, but our free window buyer's guide makes it simple. No overcomplicated jargon, just facts to help you decide with confidence. And don't forget to get 3 bids. And if you're in one of our areas, make sure you add Desert King Windows to your list. You'll be glad you did.
We use the best windows, cause nothing works better. Desert King Windows, we knock out the weather.